This is Nick with Build Brothers Roofing at 13133 Via Canyon Drive out here in San Diego. Starting my digital inspection. We're on top of a flat concrete tile roof. A couple areas that I want to point out on this roof. We've got some missing mortar caps over here in this section, and you can see all the damage that's occurred. Not really sure how that happened, but anyway, you can see how all the water is going to be intruding this roof every time it rains. This mortar cap needs to be replaced. You can see these mortar caps are starting to crack over here on this side as well. We had a leak coming from this section. I got up here and noticed that this tile was cracked. So I removed it just to see what the damage was. And you can see all the water damage that's occurred on this area of the roof. So, you know, the ideal situation for this repair would be to replace this area, do a lift and reset of this area, redo all the underlayment on this section just to ensure that it is properly waterproofed. There's a really good chance that a lot of that water was getting underneath this valley metal. And since it's already shown its face on the inside of the house, it means that the leak was pretty bad. I pulled this tile just to show what the condition of the rest of the underlayment is in. And you can see the rest of the underlayment is in pretty good shape. So still it's pretty rough, pretty gritty, granular to the touch. This roof is about 20 years old or so, I think maybe 23 years old. So typical roofs like this are gonna last anywhere from 25 to 30 years. So this roof does have some life left in it. I wanted to point out a few other areas of this roof. We've got some cracked tiles. Those might have been cracked when the solar guys came through to install these panels, because you can see there have been some other repairs. This tile was cracked though, or was slid. So I pulled it, and you can see that they left their solar strap in the roof. They didn't remove it, and they left this exposed hole in the roof itself. So that will need to get fixed. I'll mark this tile so that my guys are aware. But obviously, like I said, we have a bunch of these tiles that need to be replaced. Those repairs are quick fixes, and they're starting to erode already. We had a cracked tile over here in this section. I already slid it back. Where did it go? Oh, here it is. So this will need to get replaced. I'll have my guys replace this as well, but for now I'm just gonna go ahead and slide it back up. And then you can see that the sealant around a lot of the penetrations is starting to wear really thin. So water and moisture is going to be penetrating all those penetrations in the near future. So to conclude this inspection, the roof is still in decent shape. You know, it's a dirty roof, it's an older roof, it's a 23-year-old roof, a lot of it's to be expected. What it could use is a roof tune-up, where my guys will come out, we'll go ahead and replace all the broken tiles, we'll reseal all the penetrations. Again, you can see all that sealant starting to go. We'll go ahead and reseal all the penetrations, and then we'll just basically prolong the life expectancy of the roof. That section will need to be replaced because the leak has already started to occur, and it's already starting to damage the property on the inside. So I'll include that in the assessment as well. But again, the rest of the roof is fine. No need to replace the roof. We don't need to lift these solar panels up and reinstall them or anything like that. You know, if we come out and go ahead and do the tune-up on this roof, you know, this roof should last another 5 to 10 years. That's it for my inspection.